James, first question has to be, how are you doing? What's the latest with you?
Latest is I had an injection a week ago today. A stripper it is, stripped the swelling away from the tendons and ran the bursa, so it seemed to have worked and settled it now. It's just a case of building my muscles up around it. That'll take the stress away from the medial ligament, so everything's looking good and positive for the first time in a while.
Lots of opinions that you've had since the injury started. I think you had 3, didn't you, last week, about where it was up to, you know, what was the prognosis for a full recovery. It was all good news, was it, where that was concerned?
Yeah, we went and seen 3 specialists in London. The surgeon, he said that the knee's fine, everything's okay with it. And then we went and seen a soft tissue specialist, which is for the swelling and the rehab part, which they've given us a plan to stick to, and they think they've had this problem before, so they think it'll all come good.
How hard a year has it been for you being out for so long and then having all these setbacks?
Yeah, this has been the hardest time in my career. I've never had this problem before with an injury this long. I've only ever had 3-4 weeks. And it's been tough on me. Lucky enough for me, I've had people like Greg, Johnny Mack, Tim around me, and my girlfriend, my mum, my dad supporting me all the way, saying keep your head up and keep going.
How much support has Greg in particular given you, because you must have spent a lot of time with him?
Yeah, I'm sick of looking at his face. I'm sure he'll say the same thing about me, but he's been brilliant for me. Him and John Stokes, I couldn't have done it without them. They've been every day picking me up, making me smile, and I'd like to thank them a lot for what they've done for me.
The fact that he's your uncle as well must play a big part, because there's probably things he can turn a blind eye to that strangers probably wouldn't.
Yeah, well, yeah, he's my cousin, you know, my uncle. Yeah. He'll won't be happy with that, call me my uncle. Yeah, but he's been fantastic. Everything that could have done for me, he's done. And he's always saying, keep your head up, it'll all be good for you.
Because physios can often be psychologists, marriage guidance counsellors, everything else, can't they? But he's obviously someone that's really special to you, and what's been an awful 10 months.
Yeah, well, he's been through it all. He's had the injuries, he's played, but he has been good like that. But John Stokes, he's the one who's kept me going, and I think I've given him a bit of stick, and I need to apologise to him. I've been on his case a bit, so he's been good for me.
What's it been like to get down to St George's Park as well?
Yeah, it's good. The facilities are great there. The physios are very nice people and good physios. And while we were down there in England with training, got to watch them. They helped me a lot with my rehab and which way to go. But I think it's better here for me being in and around the lads.
Even though Ronnie said you were desperate to get out from seeing the same 4 walls every day?
Yeah, of course. I'm getting a bit fed up in the physio room now. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel, so hopefully it's not too long before I'm back out there.
There's a smile back on your face again, James. There must have been some serious moments where, having everything that's gone well for you in your career so far, getting a move, becoming captain of a club as well, but you thought maybe it's just not going to happen for me here.
Yeah, well, you do have them doubts when you're thinking setback after setback, but now we've been sent in the right direction and stuff like that, so it's just all about getting the positive head back on where there was times where I was very negative and I was thinking this isn't going to happen, it's not going to get any better, but now the injections took the swelling away, everything's starting to come into play, so.
Genuine fears that you might not play again then at some point?
Well, it was in my head, but the people around me didn't think it, but you always have that thought when you're thinking you've got a date set, you get to that date and then it gets put back and then that same thing happens again. It's just a reoccurrence of the same problem, but now it seems to have gone, so we just crack on from here.
In terms of physical fitness, other than the knee, where are you? Because you were allowed to do some running in the pre-season, weren't you?
I joined in a few sessions, but I got irritated after it, so I haven't done much running in the last month or so. I've just been doing gym work and staying off it because of the irritation, so I think maybe a week or two start running and picking it up then and twisting and turning, and then it's all about just getting into training and getting my match fitness ready.
Looking forward to finally kicking the ball again then?
Oh, I can't wait. I'm sick of kicking the foam ball in the gym. It's not like a proper mitre ball.
But when you're watching the team go through tough moments, because you have extra responsibility with being the team captain, that must add to the frustration that you've had already.
Yeah, well, of course, when you're sitting in the stand, you're always thinking, I could be out there doing well, doing better than what's out there, and you're always thinking, like, it's not the best sitting in the stand watching when you want to be out there, but I'm always in the changing rooms giving the lads advice, encouraging them and stuff like that, so it's just all about getting back out on that pitch as soon as I can.
It gives you an appreciation, does it, when you're up there watching and you're close to getting back as to what you have and how privileged you are to be in a position as a professional footballer and somebody that can earn your living that way?
Yeah, of course. Well, maybe before the injury I was a bit comfortable, and I knew I was going to play every week, and maybe I lost a bit of the younger, well, not the younger and desire, maybe I just went off my game a little, but now I've had this time out, and I can't wait to get back. I've got so much hunger and desire to get out there and play again.
Last year as well, when you went out of the team struggled a bit, and the same this year. Does that frustrate you, knowing that you want to be out there helping them as well?
Yeah, of course. I think like there was a few of us vital part of the team last year. Cassidy, myself, Palmer, Gibson, Zoom. They're big losses for the team this year, and I think without them we have struggled a little bit, but we need to step up now and start showing what we can do out on the pitch.
Have you got any reserve games then in mind for when you might be able to come back?
Yeah, well, I haven't looked at them yet. I'm just concentrating day by day for now, but I will get a few reserve games in. I don't think I want to play it at Camel here to try and get it on the gaffer to get it on Prenton Park for me.
There probably is a bit of a reticent nature for you to set a date, because there's been, as you mentioned before, so many dates where they've not quite happened. It's probably about being realistic with targets as well now, isn't it?
Yeah, well, James Moore, the specialist in London, said 9 to 12 weeks, but he's given us targets, and he said them targets in between that time you can start running at this target, that target, so I'm pretty much there for the running on the targets, but it's just taking it day by day now and seeing how it feels.
Are you looking at how the squad are at the moment as well, and an encouraging result in the League Cup the other night, as to there not being too much that needs to improve for Tranmere to kick on again?
Well, we do need to improve. We need to, I think, a bit more aggression about us and a bit more confidence, because we are a good team. We've got very good players. It's just about confidence at the moment, and as soon as we get that 3 points, I think it'll spiral us on and we'll get back-to-back wins hopefully.